Welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And today is Tuesday, September 10th. And we are at Technique Tuesday. We are going to be doing square number 33 from our 63 Easy-To-Crochet pattern stitches combined to make an Heirloom Afghan by Darla Sims. And that stitch is called the Silt stitch. That's what this pamphlet calls it. It also has another name. There's also the falling leaf stitch as well. So, yeah, Jada teaches this stitch as a falling leaf stitch. And I love this stitch. This is one of my favorite stitches, and I do use it a lot. And I have used it on my channel several times, especially as borders, because this is a nice stitch for border, especially with washcloths. Okay, so we're going to chain 27, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and in the fourth chain from the hook, 1, 2, 3, here's 4. We're going to put a double crochet, and then you're going to double crochet in every chain across. Just put one double crochet, and by the end of this row you should have 25 double crochets. All right, there we go. I always use the back hump of my chain. That's just my preference. You can go into your chain any way you want. But I love this. You know, if you go in the back hump, you have this, so that when you do your border, it's so much easier to have that nice edge. All right, so 25 double crochets. That's what it looks like. And now we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. So we're going to put a single crochet in this first stitch, and then 2 double crochets in there too. So we're putting 3 stitches in that one stitch. You're going to skip 2 double crochets, and in the third one you're going to put the same thing, a single crochet and 2 double crochets. And we're going to do this all the way down. Skip 2, I'm going to put a single crochet and 2 doubles. When you're skipping, it allows the leaf to just lie down there. So skip 2, single crochet, and 2 doubles. skip 2, single crochet, and 2 doubles. Skip 2, single crochet, and 2 doubles. And we're going to skip 2, same thing, single crochet and 2 doubles. Skip 2, a single crochet and 2 doubles, and then we are going to skip 2, and we're going to the top of this chain 3, we're just going to put a single crochet in there. So you should have 25 stitches still, and that is like 8 leaves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which is 24, and this last single is 25. So we have 25 stitches. You should have 8 leaves. Now we're going to chain 3 and turn. And in this single crochet, we're not going to put anything because this chain 3 is coming from that single crochet. So in the rest of the stitches, you put a double crochet. So we're just double crocheting across, just like we did in row 1. This is an easy row. This is a 2-row repeat. Whenever you hear that, you might hear 1-row repeat, 2-row repeat, 3-row repeat, you know. So this is a pretty easy one, the silt stitch, I guess they're calling it. Maybe with the, because when you do a plain falling leaf stitch, you don't do these the row of double crochets. Well, you guys get ready, because next month in our calendar blanket, that is the stitch that we're doing. The falling leaf stitch for fall. All right. So here we go. And that's what it looks like. Okay, so you still should have 25 stitches. It lines up nice on the ends, nicely. I'm going to go over this falling leaf with you one more time. We're going to chain 1 and turn. So we're going to repeat row 2, which we're going to put a single crochet and 2 doubles in that first stitch. Then you're going to skip 2 stitches, and in the third stitch you're going to do the same thing. A single and 2 doubles in that stitch. Skip 2, do a single and 2 doubles. Skip 2, we need a single and 2 doubles. Skip 2, a single and 2 doubles. We're going to do this all the way down until we get to the last stitch, and we're going to do something different. Skipping 2, putting a single and 2 doubles in there. And then skip 2. A single and 2 doubles. Now we're going to skip 2, and in the top of this chain 3, we're just going to put a single. And that is the end of row 2. And then row 3 is just a row of double crochets. You will continue with row 3, and what you're going to do is you're going to just do rows 2 and 3 until the square is done. So I'm looking for my measuring tape. All right. So my square here is about 8.5 inches. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep on going, repeating rows 2 and 3 until my square is 8.5 inches this way. And I'm going to do mine off camera, and I'm going to let you do yours. And if you need extra help, just rewind the tape, rewind the video, and then redo it with me again. Okay, I will see you when the square is done. Okay, welcome back. I have 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches. Which is a perfect square, and I've already got my off-white yarn connected. I'll pull out some of that yarn, and we're going to chain 1 and turn. And again, this stitch right here, it doesn't matter what is the front or the back, because it looks the same on both sides. And I ended it with row 3. So because we have these double crochets here, we should have nothing but double crochets at the top. It looks better that way. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 single crochets in the first stitch. And then we're going to single crochet across. Just put 1 single crochet in each stitch across. And you should have 25 stitches. And if you're not counting the corners, it's 23 stitches. So, and I'll explain to you why we need to know that here in a minute after we get to the other side. All right, so I'm just single crocheting across. Just want to make sure you can, I'm in the camera, okay. Your last stitch is the top of this chain 3 right here. So in the top of that chain 3, we want to put 2 single crochets in there, chain 2, and 2 more single crochets in that same stitch or chain, top of the chain 3. This is how we need to know now. We're going to go down the side, and so we evenly have to put 23 stitches before we get to this corner, because we're not counting the corners. Alright, so let's see how many rows we have. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Is that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Okay. Which means that we're going to need to add some stitches. So in this first chain 3 space, we're just going to put 1 single crochet in there. You should have a single crochet row right here. We're just going to put 1 in there. And then here is another chain 3 space. We put 2 in there. So there's 4. We're putting 1 in this next row, 5. And in this next row, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and 23. There we go. Alright, so now we're back at the top of this chain 3, and at the top of this one here, we're going to put our corner. So we're going to put 2 single crochets, chain 2, and 2 single crochets in this corner. Alright, now we're going to go across this way and put 1 single crochet in every stitch, and when you come down this side, make sure you do it the same way we did this side. Okay, make it sure there's 23 stitches in between the corners. So I'm going to do mine off camera, and I'll let you do yours, and we will be back when this row is done. Okay, we are back, and I went all the way around and I joined it with a half double crochet to make my corner. Now we need some stitch markers. So we're going to put stitch marker in every corner. Okay, and here we go. Now that we've got our stitch markers in our corners, we're going to start in the first stitch in the front loop only. We're going to slip stitch loosely. You don't want tight slip stitches. These need to be loose. So if you think that your slip stitches are too tight, then go up a hook size. So we're going across front loop only, doing a slip stitch. If I'm going too fast, then there's a way for you to slow the video down. I think it's in the bottom right hand corner on your screen. If you're watching from your TV, though, it's not there. Either phone or computer, it'll be there. Alright, so here is my corner, and I'm going to skip over that corner. Okay, which is the reason why we had to stitch mark it, because once you skip over this corner, the corner hides on you and then you can't find it. So that's why I stitch marked it first. So you just go all the way around like that, all the way around all the sides, and I will meet you when we get back to the beginning here. Okay. So I'm all the way around, and what I'm going to do is skip over this, and this is the very first slip stitch that I made. So I'm just going to slip stitch into it. Okay. And then we're going to pull these forward, and there should be back loops that we did not work in. So we're going to, here's the first one. We're going to put a single crochet in each one of those back loops. Now we're almost to the corner. And this is where these stitch markers come in handy. Right here is the corner. So you just put your hook in there, take the stitch marker out, and then we're going to put 3 single crochets in that corner. And then you're going to find your next back loop. Make sure. Which is right here. And you're just going to continue to do your single crochets. 1 single crochet in each back loop, 3 single crochets in each corner. Okay, so I'm going to meet you here where we began, right here, and let you get yours done, and we'll see you then. Okay, so I am back around, and I am putting, there's supposed to be 3 in this corner. I need 1 more. And then I'm going to slip stitch to the first single crochet that I started with. Chain 1. I'm going to cut that off. And this is what our square looks like. Isn't that beautiful? This would make a nice washcloth too. Every time I look at a square, I can think of what else it can be. That would really make a nice washcloth. I really like this stitch. It's easy, nice and easy stitch. 2-row repeat. This would actually make a beautiful baby blanket in different colors, like variegateds and stuff as well. So anyway, there we go. We got our Silt stitch square, and I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you had a lot of fun doing this square, and have a great day. Bye bye now.